The whitening process here at the Smile Mission. In-office whitening is very easy at the Smile Mission. In just 30 to 60 minutes, your teeth can get significantly whiter. And if this is your first appointment, we do require you to do a consult. It's actually required by law for us to take a quick look, make sure your teeth are healthy enough to be able to do a whitening. Now, the most important thing to know when you're doing a whitening is the chemicals are very strong. You want them strong to be able to whiten your teeth. But if these chemicals get on your soft tissue, which we mean is your gums, or your tongue, or your cheek, they can cause them to burn because the chemicals are really, really strong. So that's why we put gel, which we then cure and becomes this hard protective layer over all your gums, so the whitening doesn't go on your gums and can stay protected. We also put cotton rolls, and we also put retractors to protect your cheek and your tongue as well. Now, what we like to do is put the whitening on for 10-minute rounds. If you've never done whitening before, we only allow you to do up to 2 rounds. That's because the whitening chemicals are really strong and they can cause your teeth to be really sensitive. Now, the sensitivity isn't harmful, it's just kind of annoying. And so the last thing we want to have happen is you to get really nice white teeth, but then go home and just be miserable for 1 to 2 days. Now, if your teeth are really sensitive, you can always take ibuprofen or Tylenol at home. That's always an option. But we'd like to just try to avoid that. Now, if you do 2 rounds and you notice that your teeth did get whiter, but you even want them more white and you weren't sensitive at all, well, then you can do 3 or 4 rounds the next time. We just want to be careful if it's the first time you're ever doing whitening. Now, during the whitening process, there is the possibility that you could get burned. What burned is with whitening is when some of those chemicals go on your gums, go on your tongue, or go on your cheek, and it stays there for a little bit while, and that chemical burns the soft tissue. Now, if that does happen, you'll feel sore. You can tell the assistant that's with you and we can clean it off and wash it, but you're gonna have a burn mark. It's gonna last 2 to 3 days. Sometimes it can even last a week, and it's gonna be sore for the first 2 to 3 days. It's pretty rare this happens, but it does happen once in a while. It usually happens when patients move around a lot. And why do patients move around a lot? Many times because instead of just laying there for the 20 to 30 minutes that they're doing their whitening, they want to lay there and check their phone. And so they're constantly trying to check their phone, read different messages, turning their head, and then some of the whitening gets moved, and no matter how well we protect it, if you're moving enough, you can cause some whitening to hit your soft tissue. Again, it's not a big deal, but it would be nice if people that came to whitening didn't check their phone so much. But like always, feel free to ask us any questions you have. You can check out our website where we go much more into detail about whitening and other procedures we do here. And feel free to give us a call, write to us on social media, or email us. We're always happy to help.